I'm not going in yet. Wait.
Ladies, I have a surprise for you. How come, did it?
Okay. I just pulled him out the truck. Okay, Rosie. Go on ahead, baby. Hey, don't kick them. That's not nice. Go. Be nice. Come on, girls.
Grab that side, would you?
Girl, what the heck's going on?
Okay.
Rosie.
Rosie, go over with your mom. Granddaughter Rosie, my daughter Ashley. We're from California, but I just got a message that this guy was looking for a new home. Hi, bud. How are you? So now that I have an oven again, I needed a couple of the straight neck canning jars for sourdough starter. And then I realized that when I go to do dishes, I don't have anything to put my dishes on. So, there we go. I measured this out and it's 5 feet 2 inches, and this is 2.5 feet, so this should work. Back here again. Should work. For dishes. Alright, I'm gonna have to move a few things around, but I'll have a nice little table right next to the stove, which will be awesome because I got to do dishes and get that done. My daughter will be here Sunday and it's Thursday right now, so let me get this situated and then I'll probably start doing some dishes. Alright, I don't really have any plans for the week that I'm on vacation next week. I have one more day left of work, thank goodness, because every August I'm at my wit's end when it comes to work. That's why I usually take a vacation in August. We have a wildlife refuge center. It's on the arm, the Turnagain Arm. I'll get some video of hanging out with my daughter and granddaughter. But we'll probably stop off there on Sunday on the way back down because she lands at 3 o'clock and it should be open later. And then probably be hanging out around the cabin. Maybe I'll put my daughter to work. We'll do some different stuff together. And my granddaughter will play with the chickens. And I really want them to just see my place and my area. And then maybe later on in the week, more than likely later on in the week, we'll go to the Sea Life Center in Seward. Because I've never been there. And it would be neat for the granddaughter to see that too. My daughter is, she's a grown woman, so, she's easy to entertain. We can watch a movie, we can kick back and do that kind of stuff. But we'll keep the granddaughter entertained. She wants to be the person that goes and gets the eggs for Grandpa from the chickens. So she'll be on egg patrol while she's here too. I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be a ton of fun. I have 2 daughters. I have 4 grandkids. So my oldest daughter has 3 boys, and my youngest daughter, she has a daughter, 1 girl. And none of my kids have seen my place at all. The only member of my family who's actually seen the cabin at all is my brother Jody. And he was here last year, so he hasn't seen a lot of the updates that I've done to it. I don't think he's seen the floor. I don't think the floor was in. I'm 100% sure the floor wasn't in when Jody was here. So yeah, just remember, I get to show everything off to my daughter and show everything off to a member of my family, which is kind of exciting for me. Because, Mom and Dad never got a chance to see it. I wasn't living up here when Pops passed, and Mom never got up here before she passed. So it's kind of an exciting thing for me. We'll get the dishes going here. You guys don't need to see it. Basically what I do is I wash everything off first. I have another pot of hot water ready to go, and this one looks like it's about ready now. It is. I have another pot of water ready to go, and that becomes the rinse water. So you have to wash everything off, set it aside, and then you have to rinse everything off. I guess if I had 2 buckets, I could have a rinse bucket set up and ready to go too. But I don't. I might do that now that I have room in here. And then the pots and pans, I just scrub out individually. And get everything cleaned up that way. A lot of times, like when I made the meatloaf, I washed everything I pretty much used right then. You know, as far as pots and pans go. So I wouldn't have to deal with, you know, dirty meat on glass for the meatloaf. Let's get rid of this for now. I might heat that up again just to get the grease out of this pan. I'm gonna crack some tunes on and do some dishes. Cups, wash those before they get greasy. And I know I'm washing a cast iron skillet in soap and water, which everybody would cringe and go, oh, no! But I'm gonna re-season this anyway. And honestly, a mild detergent like Dawn, which is what I use here right now, is not going to affect the finish of your cast iron if you've got it seasoned properly. And I don't have these seasoned properly. I never have. All right, so I'm going to do this in reverse. And I think this is where most people get frustrated when they do dishes when they're camping or anything like that. They wash the dishes and they don't feel like everything's clean when it's done because everything's streaked or... And again, it's because of the system that they use. And this works really good for me. So I'll rinse off all the silverware. I'll get that over onto the tray. That'll be done. I'll rinse off everything that's glassware. I'll get that over there. I'll rinse off the plates. I'll get that over there. And then I'll rinse off all the pots and pans that are left and I'll get those over there. And then that way, when I go through and I hand dry everything, I don't have to worry about having oil on stuff that shouldn't have oil on it. It'll stay a whole lot cleaner. Right? There's one. There's the other one. It'll stay a whole lot cleaner if I do it in that order. And if you get out of that order and you rinse off the real mucky stuff first, you end up with a thin coat of oil on everything. And then it's just nasty. Right? Then it just didn't make any difference. It's almost like you didn't do dishes. Heat it up. I'll get the rest of this stuff out of here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Not too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is the magic number, so that's 4 on each of these. That'll just collect a lot of the water from this. Speaking of water, we're almost hot enough. I use pretty hot water too, so, you know, like I mentioned in the video of making the meatloaf, grabbing the pan with my bare hands, I've got pretty incredible heat tolerance with my fingers. That's from growing up in a bakery. I've always had a pretty awesome tolerance for that. I think when we're done, we'll wash out the... Did I open water? I'll wash out the French press as well. That one's pretty easy to clean up. Basically, it's just a quick rinse. And then we'll hit it with a wash on the outside. Right, nice kind of dried off and ready to go, including the cast iron skillet on top of the stove. Now I'm going to say something that is probably going to be controversial, and a lot of folks will probably not agree with me. But I know right now there's somebody out there saying, you didn't get all that soap off of those trays, and that is, you know, totally unsanitary, and you're going to get sick. You know, you do your dishes like this, you're going to die. I've been doing my dishes like this for 11 years, and I have had 0 problems. 0. I think that, you know, food laws and food regulations are very good and very important when it comes to, you know, the big companies, the big factories who make all your food, because, you know, we've got outbreaks of listeria going on right now because they didn't do it properly. I didn't clean that. I'll have to clean that next time. But I also think that when you're too sanitary, you remove bacteria that can actually be helpful. And growing up as a kid, we did our dishes in the sink all the time. Nobody had a dishwasher. My mom had 4 dishwashers: Sean, Brett, Bart, and Jody. And like I said, I've had no issues whatsoever. I cook foods to the right temperature. You know, I clean up as I go, generally speaking. And you're not going to get sick doing your dishes this way. When the power goes out, you're really going to wish you had yourself set up to be able to clean dishes, or you better hope that you have a whole bunch of paper plates. All right. So vacation officially starts on Monday. So I've got some stuff that I want to get done. And I don't pick my daughter up and my granddaughter up from the airport until Sunday. So I got a new toy. Tell you what, if I'm going to cut myself, I'm going to do it with this. Because I have to peel logs, and that straight-edged draw knife is not conducive to peeling. So I picked up a curved edged draw knife. It's a little bit bigger, it's 10 inches. It seems like it's a lot more stable. So hopefully that will work. I got to put an edge on it. I believe it's got paint all the way around it. All the way over the blade and everything, but it comes with a guard, so I'll put a nice edge on it, probably over at Todd's place. Let me get this thing put together and I'll show you what it looks like. Maybe we'll give it a try. It's Friday, and I'll have all day tomorrow to do some work around here, and I don't know, weather-wise, I think we're supposed to be kind of nice, so more than likely I might take that opportunity to drop down the last of the trees that I need to get rid of before winter and for where the wood shed's going to go. So let me get a knife so I don't kill myself doing this. Alright, just give it a shot anyway, before I clean it up. Got the handles on here. Basically, it's nice. I do need to sharpen it up a bit. I think I've got the handles right. Can't imagine it any other way. It's not like this. I know it's not like that. That's not where the edge is at, but I could use it that way if I need to in a pinch. For a nice clean, when I got a section I really want to clean up. Nice. This will be awesome. I think this will work. How are you, bud? Hang on. There we go.
His little head popped out. That was cute.
There we go. There you go, bud. His name is Samwise. And he is an Alaska Ninja Chicken, which is a breed that the breeder has been working on for about 10 years now. And he is a very nice guy. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, bud? Doing good, bud? Okay, you gonna want to get down and meet the ladies? I don't know how this is gonna go, so we shall see. There you go. Say hi to the girls. Looks like he's gonna get busy right away.
He sure did that, huh?
He's a big boy. How you doing, bud?
He is significantly bigger than them.
There's a neat story about the ninja chickens, but if you look them up on Facebook, you'll actually find out the breeds that they're bred from, and they're big. They're bred for both meat and eggs, but they're also very, super survival chickens for Alaska. And I've been wanting to get one, and when I saw this rooster was available in Kenai, I picked it up. So he's going to have to get used to stuff and check things out. The ladies have been alone since the mysterious disappearance of the black one last year.
They're ganging up on him.
Watch out, let me get rid of this.
He pooped in it.
That's why we put the straw on the bottom. Straw on the bottom, so if he pooped in it, I wouldn't get poop all inside my charcoal basket. Okay, let me get by him.
Rosie, come back to mommy.
Why?
Just because Grandpa's busy right now, so we want to make sure that we pay attention, okay?
I wanted to pet 2 chickens.
No.
Okay, so chickens have a pecking order, and this looks like it's bad, but it's not. She is basically the alpha hen, and he's gotta set the rules up. This is nature.
Did she eat your chicken?
No, it's fine, babe.
Is this how chickens are?
They have to have the boss chicken, and he's gonna be the boss chicken when it's done.
Where's the other ninja chicken? Where's that?
Okay.
It's a ninja chicken. They're looking for stuff.
Hey, hold your mommy's.
Right there.
Hold your mommy's hand. In case Grandpa has to. Grandpa just wants to make sure that they don't get too serious. He's a big boy.
Rosie!
How are you? Good. Did you have a good flight? Nice.
There's a baby, and then over back there's another baby.
Some visitors in the yard tonight.
Let's go pet them.
No, you don't pet them.
No, we don't pet moose, okay, baby?
Why the mooses here then?
Because we're in Alaska.
Look at how big she is.
Oh, she's huge.
Yeah.
Hello, Mama.
Hi.
Hi, Mama.
You're okay.
Yeah. We'll stay back here.
Where's the baby one go? There's a baby one. Hello, baby one. Hello, mommy.
Just watch the back of her head, then the fur on the back of her neck.
Welcome.
I think I looked at her and she looked at the fact that I had Rose.
That is crazy. So there's 3 of them.
That was kind of cool.
Thanks, guys. Good to see you too.
Good to see you, baby one.
I'm kind of scared. Sorry. Stay in the house. Just in case.
That's crazy. What do you think, Rosie? What do you
Can I
think?
see the picture?
You can see the
Can I
picture.
see the picture?
Holy smokes, that was awesome.
They were so close.
Swings under the docks. I'm stealing that one. Rosie, you having fun? Wave. That cool or what? Look, it's freaking absolutely nice today. It's gorgeous. That is completely Jolie.
Why you dropped the stick? Keep watching. Don't stop. He's got to another one. Oh, we have to go.
I'm taking a mistake and I'm going home. Here, come up over towards the fence to say hi to Rosie. For water for the bear.
Something good over there, man?
I found something outside.
Oh yeah.
Also leather.
Big fluffy butt, huh?
He's a fluffy.
Is that his cave?
Yeah.
I just want to snuggle him. Probably not a good idea.
That's a huge thing for him to climb up. He's trying to climb up that because he'll get hurt.
All right, just got back into Soldotna. Got Dropped my daughter and my granddaughter off. We stayed in Anchorage last night. Dropped them off at the airport this morning at, I don't know, around 4:15, 4:30. Walked with them all the way up to security. Set them down with some fish. Todd hooked them up. So they had a box of fish too. But I walked them all the way through till they got through security, and then I took off. And I left Anchorage at 5 this morning and got to Soldotna at about 8:15. So stop off at the store and touch bases. I'm headed home. Vacation is officially over at this point, we're going to call it. And man, do I have a lot of work to do. Now we get back to being busy. What a wonderful trip that was, though. Super awesome. Daughter says she wants to make it a regular thing where she comes up for a couple of weeks, a week or 2 weeks every other year at least to start with, and then maybe if she can swing it every year, we'll see what can happen. Had a great time. Had a great time. Now it's back to work. So that hasn't changed. I get home and find out if the roosters arrived while I was gone. He was only on his own for a night. That's the most I've driven in probably a year and a half, 2 years. Final stretch on the way home. I should be home in about 25-30 minutes. I'm looking forward to it. I got a lot of stuff to clean up. I got a lot of winterization to do because that time of the year is coming, but I want to be done with it before it gets here. I don't want to be chasing it like I was last year. And then I need to get some important things installed in the next couple of weeks. Let's make that happen. So you guys were all yelling at me, and I didn't know why until I looked over and saw Mama and the kids. There's one of them at least. Where are the other ones at? Oh, there it is. The other one's right behind Mama over there. Well, hello guys. How are you? I'm going to need to have a decent fence set up there. You guys aren't doing a great job protecting the neighborhood, I'll tell you that right now. This is the same mom and babies that came by while Ash and my granddaughter were here. Well, hello. The other one's right over there now. Come up and step back. Let them feel a bit more comfortable if they're going to walk around. We definitely don't want Mom getting upset. Looks like they're eating all the spent fireweed. Pretty cool, huh? God, I love where I live. The number one reason why I don't have a dog right now is probably because if I did, I wouldn't get to see these guys running around in my yard. Zoom in a bit. I don't know where the other one's at. They're going to work their way up there to the grass. I spooked her, but there's one of the babies. Camera out here far enough for you to see it. Mama and the other baby are back over there right now. What a trip. That is so cool. The baby was moving its way up towards the right side of that box that I have in there in the chicken coop. If you look behind there, you see another one of the babies right now. Super awesome. A little bit of moose going on here at the yard. My trained attack chickens are holding the fort right now. Don't know how close that one's gonna come. But right now, yards away from me. Keep my eyes open, make sure Mama doesn't get mad. Oh, Mama's over there still. Holy crap. There's Mama and the babies. What a trip. That is so cool. Mama, babe, or baby, and Mama over there.